Hello, everybody. Welcome to Drive Thru. I'm your host, Tony T. As we broadcast live here on Pickdogs and Sports Chat Plays YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. Give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. That's what we do here on the Drive Thru Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern as we deliver live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern time and later. And to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pickdogs and at Sports Chat Place. Let's take a peek at who's on the show with us here for today. All right, let's get to our screenshot here. With us is Jovan Burts, got Brian Bitler, Brad Francis, Ninos will sign in just a little bit. Here's how they'll line up for this evening. Bitler, Francis, Burts, Ninos, and then I will close this one out. All right, let's get this one underway. Another week here, get another week closer to football season, but good baseball on the board today. We have 12 games get set to start here. One here in about 35 minutes. Let's go ahead and bring in Brian Bitler. You'll find him over at Pickdog Premium, where he does great work there. Also part of the morning crew, has his video series up there as well. You want to check him out over on the Pickdog channel. Brian, what's happening?
Not bad. Had a really good, profitable weekend, and I think preseason NFL is about 10 days away or so. That's a Thursday game, Jaguars Raiders. So already on my radar. I'm liking the Raiders, but we're too early to lock anything yet.
Too early to lock in. Still a lot of information to gather in for that one. Of course, teams will be getting into many of the teams will be in training camps this week, so it should be exciting. We'll go ahead and look at this baseball game here today at 7 Eastern time. Features the Red Sox here hosting the Guardians. Boston at minus 115, total 9.5.
Yeah, for me, I might be taking pretty much of a captain obvious play, but I'm going to go with the over 9.5 of the Boston Red Sox and Cleveland Guardians tonight. Boston, the Red Sox, they've given up tons of runs lately, surrendering 67 runs over the last 5 ball games. And if you look at Nick Pivetta on the mound, he himself, he's given up 20 runs over his last 13 and a third innings pitch. Then on the other side, Plesac has pitched much better recently, but his last time out, he only made it 3 2/3 innings. The over is 5-2 last 7 meetings between these two teams, and the over is 5-1 the last 6 meetings in Boston. And overall, Red Sox 21-7 to the over versus the team with a winning record. I'm going to go over 9.5 Red Sox Guardians. I think it gets close to 14, 15 runs tonight.
All right, Brian says, look to go over here at Red Sox and Guardians. So how can you argue this one? Of course, the wind is blowing out, and there is a chance of rain. Maybe they think that the heavy air there, but I don't know. It's summertime. We'll see how that plays out as we have the wind blowing out. Yeah, Pivetta has not been himself. I know you can look at the season-wide numbers, ERA 4.5. That's because over his last, as Brian mentioned, his last 3 starts, he's just been absolutely pounded. And even when you look at Plesac, Brian, his numbers have not been very good on the road.
Not been very good on the road. I had looked at. I'm pretty sure he had quality starts in 5 of the last 7 or something like that. Or 6 of the last 7. He was headed back, after that brutal start to the season for Plesac. And Pivetta was on a nice run there for a bit, but he's really regressed. I just think, even if we get a rain delay and you get the bullpens in there early, I think that'll still help the run total.
Yeah, the way Boston's been giving up runs in that Toronto. Remember, don't forget, right before the All-Star break, all those runs they gave against the Yankees.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I got hurt. I probably was on the Red Sox tonight because I'm always going against the Yankees. But, the Boston just stop anybody from scoring. So maybe they're going to turn up the offense themselves tonight.
Yeah, when you look at Plesac on the road.
I think either team could get, close to that 9 number tonight. So we'll see.
Yeah, last year, Plesac an ERA over 5 on the road. This year, an ERA near 5 on the road here. So Plesac has put up some poor numbers here away from home. Brian here on the Red Sox Guardians to go over the total of 9.5 runs. This one to have a start time here at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Brian, let's take a look over at Pickdog Premium here for tonight's action. Of course, showing profit here in the past 7 days. 12 games still remaining here for Major League Baseball set to go. Of course, we are in Christmas in July. What do you have going on over at Pickdog Premium?
I tell you what, winning days 3 of the last 4 since we've gotten back from the All-Star break tonight. I got my titanium play, just $15. Or if you want my American League game of the month, that's just $30 at pickdogs.com. If you want all 3 best bets, that includes the game of the month and the titanium play, you get all 3 guaranteed profit for $50 at pickdogs.com.
That's right, guys. Again, with Brian Bitler over at Pickdogs Premium. See the numbers here showing good results over the last 7 days. He does have his titanium $15 premium pick right now up on the board. $15 credit guarantee now on these one-offs, these one-day passes, these individual plays for sale. It says credit guarantee. What that means, if the play does not win or the package does not show a profit, then it is guaranteed, it is credited back to your account for other picks. So must show a profit, or your account is credited back for the cost of the picks in that case. So Brian has his Monday titanium wager up there, $15 premium. Also on the board, a 3-pack from Brian from Major League Baseball. Takes his best bets here, come off winning day on Sunday. He's had winning days 3 of the 4 since coming back from the break. So it's a good time to get on board with Brian. He has his Monday night money shot 3-pack up there on the board. Get on board with Brian Bitler there. Of course, don't forget we are in a Christmas in July. Brian, I see that you reduced your 1-year pass.
Yeah, definitely only $999 for the year pass. That's fine. It's normally $1,500, and if you take into account, you're gonna be spending about $2.73 a day. Which you get about 3 to 5 picks a day from me. So over the long run, you're gonna save a boatload of cash. Now's the time to sign up with NFL, college football just around the corner.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Brian Bitler. That 1-year all sports pass, all of his premium plays here for the major sports as preseason and postseason. And preseason football also in action here. So get on board with Brian Bitler with that 1-year all sports pass. All right, Brian, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great night. Continue that success. I know you're part of the morning show, also part of a couple of video series you put up over at Pickdogs. We see that Fast 5 in the morning and Money in the Bank.
Yeah, make sure you guys tune into the Pickdogs YouTube channel every single day. I got my Tickets in the Bank play and my Fast 5 selections. If you don't have a long period of time to listen to picks, you get the Fast 5 really fast. And I've been liking it, and people have been tuning in, so make sure you do too and hit that like button.
Hit that like button. Tune in to Brian Bitler there with his video series over at Pickdogs. All right, Brian, continue that success. We'll talk with you again on Friday.
Thanks, Tony. I'll see you on Friday. You have a good winning week.
You as well. Brian Bitler here on the drive-thru. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Let's go ahead and bring in Brad Francis. You'll find him over at Pickdogs. Put together a really good football season. Of course, also part of the crew that takes care of the MMA shows here on the weekends. Bring in Brad right now. Brad, what's happening?
What's up, Tony? How's it going?
It's going awesome. All right, here we go at 7 Eastern time. Phillies here hosting the Braves. The Braves, as you figure, would be favored here. A -180, total 8.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with this over 8.5. The Phillies, they'll have Ranger Suarez on the mound tonight. He's allowed 9 runs in his last 2 starts and has a 5.15 ERA this season. The Braves bats, they've been hot as late. They've dropped 16 runs over their last 3 games since the break. The Braves, they've done well against lefties this season as well, which Ranger Suarez is a lefty. They rank 3rd in OPS against lefties this season. So, look, I think the Braves could get close to this 8-run mark just by themselves. We saw the Phillies. They gave up 15 runs to the Cubs on Friday. They're kind of struggling. They just got swept by the Cubs, which is pretty wild. And, we also know the Phillies, they are more than capable than tacking on runs as well. So I expect a high-scoring game. I do expect the Braves to win here as well. But, my favorite play here is the over 8.5.
All right, we got Brad Francis here on the over 8.5 here. The Braves and the Phillies here, over 8.5 runs. Yeah, you're going to, again, you're looking here at Fried. Fried's been pretty good on the mound. He's pitched well against the Phillies in recent outings. So Suarez here, 2 starts against the Braves this season, has been hit here. 9 earned runs, 6 walks over 11 innings.
Yeah, exactly. Fried does kind of worry me a little in this one. I do know the Phillies, they do have enough power where I think we see maybe a homer or 2 and they get some runs as well. But Suarez, I just have no faith in that guy. So I think the Braves have a big game tonight. Yeah,
Braves big game. Of course, if you look at the situation here, the Phillies have played the under in 20-24 at home. The issue with the Phillies is when they're facing an NF pitcher that's really good. We're talking about an ERA of 3.2 or better. We've seen them go 20-24 to the under at home in this one. So you're really going to have to get a lot here, I think, out of this Braves bats. That's what you're counting on.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an interesting stat there. But, yeah, like I said, I got enough faith in the Braves to push this thing over.
Yeah, so a little situational numbers there with the advanced numbers here. Braves, Phillies over 8.5. This one to have a start time of 7 Eastern time. All right, Brad, let's take a look over at Pickdog Premium for tonight. Of course, it is Christmas in July, so we're putting up some of the football numbers. Brad had a fantastic football season for last year, 1,428 units of profit. So we do have a promotions up there from football in Christmas in July, but we do have 12 games still set to go here for Major League Baseball. What do you have going on over at Pickdogs Premium?
Yeah, I'm looking to have another huge NFL season this season. My full yearly package is still $200 off, so it's a great deal there. And then for tonight, I got my 5-star MLB premium pick. liked a lot of games on this 12-game slate, but the one pick I have up there is by far my favorite pick. Only go for $15 guaranteed, so be sure to check that out.
That's right, guys. Got to work with Brad Francis over at Pickdog Premium. You see the numbers here in the NFL have been fantastic. Of course, he does have his $15 premium play up there. $15 on his pass. Of course, that's credit guaranteed, must show a profit, or it's returned. The credit is returned back to your account for more picks. Also on the board here is you can get on board with Christmas in July. Of course, discounted is Brad's all-in pass for 1 week, as well his yearly pass. $200 off of his yearly pass. Get all of Brad's premium placement for the year. All the major sports that he covers is yours when you go to his Handicapper page and you make that purchase. And of course, $200 taken off right off the price tag. So good time to get on board with Brad Francis at Pickdog's Premium. You see the numbers there in NFL. So good time to get on board on that 1 year all sports pass. All right, Brad, as always, great having you show. Have yourself a great evening. I know you also contribute to Pickdogs with your MMA shows on weekends.
Yes, sir. After the morning shows, we go live. We got a solid UFC card this weekend. It's a pay-per-view, so me and Mills will definitely be on for that one.
That's right, guys. Check them out. Usually right after the morning show on Saturday, so about 1 Eastern time, somewhere around that time. Brad and Mills get together, get some great picks there from with their UFC picks. All right, Brad, have yourself a great evening, and we'll talk with you again on Friday.
All right. Thank you, Tony. Have a good night.
You got it. Brad Francis here on the Drive to. Let's continue on our coverage, guys. Get people signing in here. If you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap here at the end of the show. Let's go ahead and welcome in Jovan Burts. You'll find him over at Pickdog's Premium, where he's put up some really good work. Also catch his parlay of the day every day over at Pickdog's YouTube channel, and does contribute to the weekend shows as well. So we'll get Jovan Burts in right now. I think you're ready to go. Jovan, what's happening?
What's going on, Tony? Just trying to get some money on this fine Monday.
Yeah, me too as well. Boy, Rockies almost got it for me. I took the Rockies late yesterday.
Yeah.
Almost, I thought I sniffed out the best underdog day, but their pitching went south for me. But anyway, we got the Brewers here hosting the Rockies at 8 Eastern time. The Brewers laying $2, total 8.5.
Yeah, and I'm on the over again. You know, they played 3 games already, and 3 up, 3 down for the over. So why not the 4th? You know, you got the Rockies. They're just crushing lefties at this point. 296 in the last 10. You know, overall 286. And you know, I like their chances against Aaron Ashby. You know, in this one, he should give up some runs. You know, you have Milwaukee. Their bullpen, you know, overall one of the best in the league in the majors. But last 10, 7.13 ERA. You know, meanwhile we got Cal Freeland on the mound, and last 3, his numbers aren't good at all. 8.44 ERA in his last 3. I think this amounts to another over. Last time I checked, it was 8.5. I don't know if it's still there, but it's at 8. So they must think it's gonna be a low scoring game, but I don't think so. I think the bat's cracking this one.
Yeah, we're seeing some juice on the under in this one. It may have hit 8 in some places. Yeah, with the Rockies and Brewers here, over the total here of 8.5. I just wanted to check here some of the weather, because it looks like we do have some wets in the east, but I don't know if it's going that far. Let me take a look here what the weather looks like here in this one between the Rockies and Brewers. It will not be an issue because they're not playing indoors, so no issue there. Retro roof, yeah. So no issue there in this one with the Brewers and the Rockies. Yeah, you know, with you there here. You know, Freeland is a pitcher who pitches to high contact with a 15% strikeout. You always worry about Ashby with that 10% walk rate. He does get ground balls, but the whip has been high at 1.49. He puts runners on base, and because you said, the Rockies hit left-handers, not just at home, they also hit them on the road. That's why I was on them yesterday. They fell short. You know, you scored 9 runs. You know, you feel you got dogs that's supposed to hit. It didn't hit because they gave up 10 here to the Brewers. But again, the Brewers bullpen's been hammered the past 10 games, and as you mentioned here, the Brewers have just been hammering Rockies pitching in the first 3 games of the series, putting up 25 runs. Just one of those weird wraparound series where they start in the weekend and finish on Monday. So it's been scoring between these two.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I'm just gonna roll with it. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, seeing these teams just beat each other up in the first 3 games, then all of a sudden reverse course and take the under. Nah, that's not happening. Not for me, at least. All
right, we've got Jovan here on the Rockies and Brewers going over, total of 8.5 runs. This one will have a start time here of 8 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Jovan, let's take a look over at Pickdog Premium for tonight, which we are putting up some football numbers because we are in Christmas in July and football is approaching. Of course, Jovan doing great work here over the past 30 days. 810 units of profit. This has got to be all baseball because NBA was well done by June 26th. So great work here over the last 30 days. Of course, 12 games here on the board from Major League Baseball. We also have football coming up here with preseason just 10 days away. What do you have going on over at Pickdog Premium?
Yeah, man, I had to tweak some things in baseball, and it paid off, and hopefully it's going to continue to pay off. But that's neither here nor there. It's Monday, so you know what that means. Time to make money with my Money Bag Monday 3-pack. I got the Laser Show. I got a couple others, Swinging the Drive. So check out the 3-pack. Also, it's Christmas in July, so check out 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, yearly, all on the low, discounted, the best deals you're gonna get, this year, at Pit Dogs. All of us cappers got deals on the table, so check one of us out. Also, 2-for-1 capper promotional, so it's all there. Sports Chat Place and Pit Dogs, you know what I mean? So, hey, for me, this football's right around the corner, and my style of handicapping, it fits well to football in general and college football in particular. So the numbers speak for itself. Regular season, the numbers were definitely higher than what it ended off at. Based on the bowl season. Bowl season wasn't so tough, but at the end of the regular season, I was the number one handicapper in college football. So it is what it is. I'm looking for another big season in college football. So
that's right, guys. With Jovan Burts over at Pick Dogs Premium. Season numbers 810 units of profit last 30 days. That's all baseball. NBA was well over 30 days ago, so this is all baseball here over the last 30 days. Fantastic. We're here from Jovan Burts. Also, as we mentioned, showed great numbers in college football last year. Of course, over at Pick Dogs right now, Jovan has his Money Bag Monday 3-pack right now. Credit guarantee for $39. What that means is this 3-pack must show profit or your account is credited for the amount of the picks to use for other picks. So there you go with the credit guarantee on the 3-pack up there. Also individual plays here from Jovan as well over at Pick Dogs. So get on board with that. Of course, the 3-pack is your best value right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. And of course, you can also get on board with Christmas and July promotions right now. Really good promotions running right now from Jovan with the Christmas in July. He's taking the prices off his weekly pass. Also, his 1-year all sports pass monthly pass has been reduced here. Pretty good value here for the 1-month pass here. $160 here for all of Jovan's plays for 30 days. Christmas in July. All his premium plays, basically mainly baseball in this one, but still pretty good affordable pricing over at Pick Dogs Premium. Or of course, so get on board here with Jovan Burts and start winning, man. You've been on fire in baseball, Jovan.
Yeah, like I said, I tweaked some things. Taking put it like this, taking the bullpens out of the picture. Because these bullpens, even the best of them, look at the Milwaukee Brewers, just too volatile for me. So getting sick and tired of losing on 8th and 9th inning, managerial decisions and bullpen implosions and all that. Was going more with, first fives and, things of that nature and, team totals and stuff like that. Things that I'm pretty confident that's gonna, hit. So that's why I've been with it. And yesterday I had a dud. I did full games. So it just goes to show you, saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep, no doubt about that, guys. Get on board with Jovan Burts. You see the great numbers he's put up here. Don't forget those Christmas and July promotions right now. Great price on that 1-month all sports pass here for $160. All of Jovan's plays here, premium plays here from baseball. Are you going to be into preseason football?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not going full ball with it, but games where I know that where there's quarterback competitions, where you're going to see the main guys in there. That's really what it's all about in preseason. You get these games where there's real competitions with these positions. So not the also rans that's going to be cut like in week 3 or week 2, week 3, and week 4. You know what I mean? So that's what you have to know about preseason. You just can't go full bore into it. You got to know who's playing, who's not, who you're familiar with, who you might not be familiar with, and that's how you got to handicap preseason.
That's right. Of course, that'll cover all our preseason as we get started here in just 10 days with preseason under that third day All Sports Pass. Add a second capper with 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Jovan, as always, great having your show. You see that success. We'll talk with you again next week. But I know you also contribute to the side here. We see your parlay of the day up there every day.
Yeah, I do the parlays every day. Like doing it. I'm going to continue to do that. I'm here Mondays and Fridays. And I'm also here for giving out free picks on the morning shows on the weekend. So I'm here for it all.
That's right. Here for it all is Jovan Burts here. Of course, you'll find him over at Pickdogs. All right, Jovan, as always, great having your show. Keep that success, and we'll talk with you again Friday.
Absolutely. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good week. Win, and see you on Friday.
See you on Friday. Jovan Burts here on the drive-thru. Let's continue on our coverage. Let me keep an eye to see if Ninos is ready to go. I think he said he was going to sign in late today, but it's really late. It's really late here. It is up next. If not, I'll come in with my pick, and then we'll close it out with Ninos. I don't see him here on my screen. Let's see our capper screen we have up here today. I believe we'll have to come back to Al here. I don't see Ninos yet. Nope. All right, so we'll get back to Al. Let's get to my pick here. So let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Guys, if you missed any of our picks, we will do a complete recap here at the end of the show. Of course, Ninos would help us out of it if he gets in time here. We do have his pick, so we'll be able to get his pick out to you guys. So let's continue on here with the drive-thru. Let me go ahead and get my pick up here. I think we're ready to roll here. All right, let's put the game up here. The game card for you guys here will feature the Royals here facing the Angels here at 8 Eastern time. We got the Royals here minus 112 in this one. The total sits here at 8, and I'm going to be here with the Royals in this game. The KC Royals here at minus 112. Noah Syndergaard is expected to start. Just want to verify the starters here. I always like to do that. They are going to go here. So Noah Syndergaard to start here for the Angels. Syndergaard in 14 starts, an ERA of 4, WHIP of 1.20. Now his strikeout rate is down to 18%. That's way down. He's not really putting up the elite numbers that he did back in his Mets days. 6.5% walks good. 1.09 home runs per 9 innings. Pretty good ground balls. Now it'll be Greinke. We know Greinke has the issue with the high contact ERA of 4.6. 13% strikeouts, but he has a good control. 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. But this Angels team, it's very tough to back them. They've lost 14 of 16 prior to the win on Sunday. They've won only one of their past 16 games, not started by Ohtani. So if it's anybody but Ohtani starting, the Angels have won just one of their past, 1 in 15 in those games. 1 of 15. They've also lost 27 of 36 when facing a starting pitcher with good control. And that's a situation I hope to play in my favor here with the KC Royals. Also, the Royals did take 2 of 3 at home to a Rays team. You got to respect that because the Rays were pretty much a focused team coming from the All-Star break. They're not going to catch the Yankees. They're trying to. There's a wild card battle going on, and you got to pick up wins against the Royals, and they couldn't do it. Right? They got the first one in, but they lost to Saturday, Sunday. So I give KC that respect for taking 2 at home here against the Rays. They stay home here facing a struggling Angels team. So I will be here on the Royals here at minus 112 here against the Angels. Hey guys, check out Pickdog Premium. I have a 3-pack up there right now, my 3 best bets from Major League Baseball. Also, my $15 premium is up there, number 2 documented handicapper in Major League Baseball. Over at Pickdogs, over 2,000 units for 2022, documented at the site. So get on board with my 3-pack as well as my $15 premium over at Pickdogs Premium. So get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with the drive-thru. Let's hope Ninos is signed in. I do not see him. He sent me a text saying that he was going to be late, but I think he's super late. Let me make sure he's not on the screen here. Let's see if Al is here. Nope, no El Ninos, and I don't know if I can get in touch with him, but we are running late here in the show, so I don't think we'll get to him. Let me see here. But I have his pick, so let's just get to the picks here, guys, because it doesn't look like El Ninos is going to make the show. I'll give him one last shout out here to see where he is. Signing on late. Sign on. And anyway, let's get to the recap. If he signs in, well, he can tell us why he likes the pick. So let's continue on here on the drive-thru. And let's go ahead and get the recap screen up for you guys, and we'll get through with it here. All right, we got started here with Brian Bitler. Brian liked the Red Sox and Guardians to go over 9.5 runs. Brad here was on the Braves Phillies over 8.5. And here's El Ninos right now. El Ninos just signed in last minute here, so let's get out of this screen. Let's get back to me, and let's go ahead and let's get to El Ninos as El Ninos is getting his headset sit in, and we're just going to pretend that we didn't even see that recap. So let's bring in El Ninos. El, you ready?
Ready.
All right, El Ninos is ready. Okay, here we go. Your game tonight, 9:40 Eastern Time, features the Athletics here hosting the Astros. Houston minus 235, total of 8.
Yeah, becoming well, they opened up as pretty big favorites. But yeah, I guess more money's coming in on the Astros, and I guess rightfully so. But we will be looking at the total in this one. With two starters that have been a little shaky at best, I guess. Odorizzi obviously has the better numbers, but still has been getting hit quite a bit this year, and gave up 3 runs and 5 in the third in his last start against these Athletics that have struggled a lot. But again, I think if they get a couple runs off Odorizzi here, the Astros should get plenty off Adam Oler on the other side, who's he's been getting hit a lot harder than that. He's been first of all, he hasn't gone up too deep into ball games either, which should leave the Astros plenty of time to work on Oakland's bullpen as well. But I think they get to Oler early and often here as well. So looking at this total, that's set a little low here, I think at just 8 to go way over here.
All right, we got Ninos here like the over here on this Astros and Athletics. So we got over from 4 of our guests here, except me. So over on all the picks today. Yeah, it's hard for me to back Jake Odorizzi. I know this is a huge number here, but Odorizzi is someone that's tough to trust. When you look at Oler, he's had some really rough appearances here for Oakland. And one thing that really strikes me is that contact, 13% strikeouts, 14% walk rate, facing the Astros team who's been hot. So the high contact's a big issue. Of course, Odorizzi just gave up 3 runs to Oakland in a recent loss to Oakland there. So that's something you got to worry about here with Odorizzi.
Yeah, I believe the final score in that one was just 4-3. But again, it was it was actually these 2 starters facing off in that one. So it did stay under this number at 8. But I think, I'm not too sure actually how they managed to keep this game under. But I don't think we'll see that happen again this time around. I think the bets get to them a bit more this time, I think, and we go over this time around.
Oakland wasn't playing well in that series at all. I mean, I'm sorry, not Oakland, but Houston. The Houston Bats were not the Houston Astros in that series at all.
Right, and they had a couple of injuries. I think Alvarez might have missed that game too, didn't he? Yep. They didn't have Alvarez in that lineup for that matchup either, so he's in there tonight, and he should make a difference in the score as well.
All right, so we got Ninos here on the Astros. Oakland here going over a total of 8 runs. This one will have a start time tonight at 9:40 Eastern Time. All right, Al, let's take a look over at Pickdog Premium for tonight. Still 12 games here on the Major League Baseball court. It is Christmas in July. What do you have going on over at Pickdog Premium?
Yeah, I got my 3-pack. I also got my best bet if you're just looking for one big bet. But again, as you just mentioned, Christmas in July, so it's time to hop on those long-term passes. Make sure you check them out and find the right package for you.
That's right, guys. I got on board here with Ninos over at Pickdog's Premium. Of course, it is Christmas in July, but Al does have some plays up there for you. He has a 3-pack right now over at Pickdog's Premium for Major League Baseball. It is credit guaranteed, which means it must show a profit or the credit is installed back in your account for more picks. That's his 3-day all sports pass right now. Also from El Ninos, that's his 1-day all sports pass, his 3-pack. El Ninos with a $15 premium up there right now. Also credit guarantee is Monday Moneyline Drive. Get that on board as well. Or you can buy these plays individually. Of course, the long-term passes are reduced right now for Christmas in July. El Ninos' 3-pack is just $60. It's $20 a day for every play that he makes here for 3 days, as well as the 7-day pass, just $90. And of course, the 1-month all sports pass at $30. You get all of El Ninos' plays for 30 days, all of his baseball. And I don't know, will he be in action in preseason football?
We'll still got a couple of weeks to make my mind about that, but I don't know. We'll see. As I said, I think I did some 2 years ago. I think I stayed off it last year. I'll just have to see how much other action we got going on, I guess, and see how I feel about it.
All right, El Ninos will play it by ear. That we know you'll get on that 30-day pass. You get 30 days of baseball here from El Ninos. $10 a day, $300 for his 30-day all sports pass. Christmas in July, reduced off a regular price. All right, Al, as always, great having your show. Have a great evening, and we'll talk with you. Well, we'll just talk to you right now because we're going to go right to the recap because they got my pick already. So let's just go right to the recap. El Ninos will join us here for the recap. Let's get it started here. Brian got us started here with the Red Sox Guardians going over 9.5. Brad liked the Braves Phillies over 8.5. Jovan liked the Rockies Brewers over 8.5. El Ninos Athletics and Astros. You guessed it, over, but this was over 8 there. And then yours truly, well, I took the one money line. Here was Royals minus 112 here against the Angels. All right, Al, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
I'm going to go with Jovan here. I think it's another very solid over in the Rockies-Brewers game.
I have to agree there. That's the one I looked at. Rockies Brewers over the total of 8.5. All right, that'll do it here for this edition of the Drive-Thru, guys. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers in from Pickdog, so give it live free picks for the games in prime time. Don't forget to get started every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. It's the morning show with Mitch, Chris, and Brian. Don't forget these video series up there. Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. Also, Brian's Money in the Bank, as well as this Fast 5, his 2 video series up there for you. A lot of picks. Ron Romanelli with his MLB rundown, running down the entire MLB card every day for you up over at Pickdogs, as well as Jovan's parlay picks. His parlay of the day is up there, as well as the Mills and Brad MMA show on the weekends, following the morning show on Saturdays. So make sure you guys tune in and like and subscribe. Of course, you want to make sure you like, subscribe, and of course, set those notifications. So when we're live, you're live with us. You can get all the picks and bet into some really good numbers when you get the plays. All right, that'll do it for tonight's show, guys. Let's go ahead and bring in our cappers from today's show. We're going to wave goodbye to you guys. Have a great evening. Making a winning one. We'll talk with you again tomorrow live at